Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Project Hustle is in full effect, guys. We got an exciting evening here for you guys tonight. Got some really good information. We got some powerhouse leaders on the call, on the webinar. We got people coming in right now, and I'm telling you guys, it's going to be really exciting. So again, glad that you're here. You're definitely in for a treat. We got some really good information to share with you guys tonight. So real quick, we're just going to jump right into it, guys. So we got a lot of information to share with you guys tonight. Hope you got a pen, pad, everything handy, so you guys can see exactly what's going on. So real quick, let's just start real quick with a few introductions. I'm Steve Rachel out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Really excited about what we've been working on, and I think you definitely will be too after we go over this information. Over here to my right or your left or whatever, Rich.
Hey guys, yeah. You know what? I've been in this industry since '93, a long time. And what's really cool about what we have here is we have a product that everybody needs. I mean, everybody, we're going to get into it, but everybody uses this product daily. Otherwise, they couldn't survive. And what we've done, we've taken a company that's been around for 42 years. It's doing like almost 30 million a month of business. And we took it and we created an automated sales funnel to make it simple for you guys to duplicate and make money with us.
Hey, it's gonna be good. Tell them where you're from.
I'm originally from New York, New Jersey area. I live out here in Las Vegas now, right down the street from this guy right here. So he's my neighbor. But yeah, so
we're excited.
We're East Coast, but I'm out here now.
Cool. And thanks, Rich. I guess we'll start over here, Stu.
Hey.
There he
How
is.
you doing, Steve?
Great,
all right.
man.
Hey, beautiful, man. I'm out just enjoying the weather, man. You know, it's funny. Prior to jumping on, man, I'm always in a rush, to get on this webinar, but I don't want to miss this one, man, because you have some incredible leaders on, man, and I know the information is going to be very beneficial. And even myself, I'm still learning,
Hey guys, I'm telling you, we got people that's in Hollywood. If you guys don't know, Stu Large, he's an actor. He's been in a lot of different movies. Best Man, Kick-Ass, Shaft, you name it. A lot of TV shows, Law and Order. Guys, we're attracting some really exciting people in this business, and moving on. So thanks, Stu. Moving on here, is we're going to go to Texas just really quick. Ro, tell them who you are, where you calling from. Hey, I don't know if we can hear you. Are you muted?
We can see him talking.
I can see you talking. Still, tell you what, come back. Well, I'll come back to you while you fix that real quick. Lanacia?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Just make sure that you man, I'm so excited. I can't even speak right now. So make sure you grab a pen and paper, put your kids up, pay close attention to what we got going on tonight.
Perfect. Thanks, babe. And also coming out of Las Vegas, another power couple, guys. Pay attention to these guys. Actually, pay attention to everybody on this panel. These guys are going to be doing some awesome things as well. Ken and LaDonna.
Hey.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Fantastic.
What's up?
Yeah, we're excited. Man, I'm really overwhelmed with how powerful this information is that we're going to be sharing with people, and how much of a benefit that we're going to be offering to the world, really. And people are going to be blown away and just astonished by the demos that we're going to be doing tonight. So I'm excited for sure.
Awesome. And Ro, are you set? Still can't hear you, but I'm gonna come back to you, man. Maybe technical difficulties, how it is. But again, Ro Fisher coming out of Austin, Texas, another heavy hitter marker, guys. I'm telling you, we're attracting a lot of quality people to this opportunity, and I see a lot of people popping in on the chat. We got Glenn, Athena, Ro, Carlos, Christy, Julie. And the list goes on and on. We even have a lot more people that's actually watching. So welcome, guys. So let's just go ahead and get this thing started because we got a lot to cover. So Project Hustle, what is that all about? Well, I think it kind of sets the stage. I think if you want to become successful in anything, you got to hustle. And this isn't Project I'll do it tomorrow, Project I'm tired, Project maybe later on. No, this is Project Hustle. You gotta do it right now. Do it today. Don't put off something tomorrow while you can do it today. So that's just kind of the campaign that we're running behind with this program. But let's just talk about what's going on here. A lot of you guys already know some things that we've been doing over the last couple months. We've actually partnered up with a company called Enagic. A lot of you guys have already seen a little bit of information. But what we're going to do tonight, guys, we're going to actually do something that probably have never seen done on a live webinar before. So stay tuned because it's actually going to be pretty cool. We're going to really just share with you guys really why we got involved with this particular program and how it's really helping a lot of people make some serious additional income, full-time income, and really helping a lot of people get healthier, guys. I'm telling you, I got so much that I want to tell you right now, but I'm going to stretch it out over the webinar. So how we got started is real simple, guys. A few months back, actually about 4 months ago, a friend of mine by the name Mac, shout out to Mac, what's up, bro? Hit me up, said, hey man, we're gonna be working on something big for 2016. But you hear that stuff all the time. If not every 6 months,
Okay, exactly.
every 6 months somebody's saying something that's gonna be revolutionize everything, right? So, but I definitely respect Mac, and he always doing some really cool stuff. So he hit me up, said he's gonna be in Vegas. Came down, and he wanted to share some information, shared it with me. I thought it was kind of interesting. I didn't quite get it then because I didn't see anything. But shortly, I guess about a few weeks later, he sent me a video talking about this new automated system that's going to be able to sell for you. All you got to do is just get people to the website, let them see the videos, and it'll do everything for you. And when I saw the video and saw the strategy that they were using, I got super fired up about it. Told some of these guys that you see here in the panel, told Rich about it. He hit me up.
It's funny because when you hit me up, I was definitely not interested. I did it as a favor to you. Right. I said, let me take a look at this thing. And I was blown away. I signed up that night, didn't I?
Yeah, I mean, we were out and about.
Yeah.
You called, and I said, well, we'll be home in about an hour.
I know. I was like, well, dude, I got to get over here. I got to get on this program because, like I said, I've never seen anything like it. It's that good. You guys, like I said in the intro, I've been around this industry a long, long time. And trust me, you're not going to see anything like this ever.
No, it's totally different, guys. It's totally different. That's one thing I like about it because it's different from everything else, right? So it's actually pretty cool. So long story short, what basically led to the interest was because of one, the system that the team that we're a part of, we're going to be using to bring it to the marketplace, and also these machines that this company produces. Really helps create the best water on the planet, literally.
And who doesn't drink water on the planet?
Everybody drinks water, right? And
the market is 7 billion people.
7 billion people, guys. And here's the thing: I know a lot of you saying, "Well, hey, I drink water right now. I got Dasani, I got this, I got that." But what you're gonna see tonight, you're not gonna be able to sleep because of what you're putting in your body. You're gonna even when it comes to bottled water, we're not just talking about tap water, guys. We're talking about bottled water. We're talking about all those different fancy waters that you see in the stores and everything. We're not going to talk about it. I'm going to show you exactly what's in that water. And after this webinar, you're going to be like,
"Oh, dude, what am I putting in my body?" Right?
I'm telling you guys, you'll see for yourself. Matter of fact, these machines that we're using. Matter of fact, I don't know if you can actually see that machine right over there, that big silver thing right over there. That's one of our machines here. Our house runs on Kangen water, is what they call it. The machines that Enagic creates, it produces this, the best water in the world. They call it Kangen water, which basically means back to origin. So it's going to really take your body back to where it was like when you were born, pretty much, before we start putting all these impurities in our bodies and things of that nature. And we're going to go over some different facts and things of that nature, but we're going to keep it simple. We're going to keep this thing moving on real quick. So the water crisis, right? I got a few notes here. Everybody knows about the water crisis right now. It's in the news
every day,
every single day.
It's even becoming political now too.
Very political because of the election and everything. So it's bad, guys. I mean, what's in our public water system will blow your mind. Even in, we got some tests. Ken's going to do an awesome test. It's going to test the water coming out of the tap here in Las Vegas. And it's not that good, guys. It's not that good now. Depending on I don't know where you're at and where you live, but I guarantee you this: if you do the test that we're going to do tonight to your drinking water, the same water that you use to cook with, same water you use to take a shower with, you're going to think twice before you twist that faucet handle again and actually put that in your body, or even just to use it to clean your foods. I'm telling you guys, it blew me away.
Yeah.
totally blew me away, and that's the reason why a lot of people are really sick a lot of times. And because again, what these machines that Enagic creates, they create this water called alkaline water or Kangen water, which is very high in pH and very high in antioxidants. So we're gonna share some other information. We're gonna show you. We're not just gonna talk about it tonight. We're gonna show you exactly how it all works. Alkaline water, guys. And this is, if you go to like, what do you have? Like Albertsons, Smith's, Kroger's, Bonds, whatever. I know there's like different types of chains in different parts of the country. So wherever you go get your groceries, Whole Foods or whatever, you'll see, water that says alkaline water. This isn't the same type of water that we're talking about, guys. Totally different, okay? That's just regular alkaline, high pH water. Well, this machine, not only does it filters, it also gives you the best pH water that you can buy, gives you the best antioxidants because it goes through another process called ionization. So it actually changes the molecular structure of the water. And we're going to kind of show you a little bit of that. We got a lot of videos. A lot of you guys probably seen some of that information as well. So moving on, real quick, what I want to do, I'm going to change speeds here, and I want to show you guys something. Let me move it over here. And you guys probably, let me see. Hey, you guys that are on the panel, can you guys see that?
Yeah, we can see it.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Let me make sure this is up. Now, a lot of celebrities are definitely taking advantage. Well, they've been doing it for years, so it's just really kind of new to us. So if you've never heard of this before, it's just because you just haven't been in the right circles. I haven't been in the right circles, but now I know why so many people are using it.
And what's interesting is that a lot of us, like, we've said we've been in the industry a long time. We never really heard of this company until maybe a month or two ago.
That's right.
So
that's right. I never heard of it. I kind of heard about alkaline water a little bit, but I didn't really know the properties or the benefits. But just kind of take a look at. A lot of you guys know this gentleman right here, right? Kevin Hart. Well, let's just hear what he has to say really quick. It's like a 15-second, 20-second clip. But check out what he says. But he always has jokes, so he's always fun.
I was drinking water the other day too. I had a pimple rash, whatever.
You need to drink. You need to get some stuff. I drink Kangen water. Is it Kangen or Kangen? Whatever it is. I don't know, man. But it's got my skin shining, bro. So whatever they said, I believe it. Okay. I done looked at a lot of people's faces over this last couple months, man. People out here looking dead. Okay. People out here looking like daywalkers, man. You gotta moisturize, fellas. All right. Listen. I don't care how tough you are. Yeah. I don't care how many people you done killed, brother. At the end of the day, man, you out here walking with the dead face. All right, y'all, get a moisturizer, homie.
All right. Well, hey guys, could you hear that clearly?
Yeah, we can hear it clearly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Kevin has jokes and everything, but he said, hey, the guy was talking about, hey, I had a pimple or something that popped on my face, and he just went right into it. He said, hey, you need to drink Kangen water. It's making my skin shine and making me feel better. I'm telling you guys. That's Kevin Hart. He's like one of the biggest movie stars out here now. So I mean, that's just one example. Okay. Well, let's also see what they say in the news as well.
We all know this. We need to drink plenty of water.
But there's a certain kind of water some people swear is better for you. Is it really healing water? 7's Diana Diaz explains.
When South Beach restaurant manager Pablo Lucero got strict orders from his doctor to start drinking more water for his health, he couldn't do it.
He suggested to drink at least a gallon of water. So for me, it was impossible.
So when the 41-year-old started hearing the buzz about what's called Kangen water, he decided to give it a guzzle.
The first thing that I noticed is that the water is really, really light. By the time I finished the first gallon, I couldn't believe my eyes.
Kangen water has been used in Japanese hospitals for years, and now the water systems are popping up at restaurants and homes all over South Florida.
Kangen water is water that is not only filtered. Filtering just takes up contaminants. It's water that goes through an additional process called ionization.
The water system is simply hooked up to your faucet.
Inside the machine, there are plates made out of medical-grade titanium, and the machine is plugged into the electricity, so there is a mild electrical charge running through those plates.
The machine takes tap water, filters out the harmful contaminants, and then splits it into alkaline and acid waters. The theory is our body's pH needs to be balanced. Kangen water, 8.5.
Little by little, the body's becoming too acidic. So this water helps to offset the acidity, to give your body the right kind of water that it needs. That's alkaline, has minerals in it, and in addition, the water is very antioxidant, which means it fights free radical damage.
Research trials are just beginning here in the U.S. on whether ionized water is any better than regular water, but Pablo says he saw the health benefits immediately.
In less than 48 hours, the migraines went away.
Most importantly, his high cholesterol dropped within 3 weeks, which stunned even his doctor.
My cholesterol dropped down from 228 to 221.
Hey guys, just wanted to kind of share that with you a little bit. Let me come back here. So as you can see, and there's tons of examples. I mean, we can go all night just showing you news articles, video clips, celebrity endorsements, so on and so forth. You know, people saying, "Hey, this helped me do whatever. This helped me lose weight or whatever." We're not going to give you any, say any kind of medical claims or anything like that, but there's a lot of people that are having a lot of great results.
Absolutely. Even animals too.
Yeah, even animals. You know, I know we we give our little dog, Sophie, she's probably upstairs with her mom, water, the Kangen water as well. So guys, it really has some benefits. I know I've been drinking, I feel better. It really does. You can definitely tell the difference. You can definitely tell the difference. So real quick, as we move on here, of course, like Rich said earlier, it's been around 40 years, just like
1974, I believe they were.
1974. They started here in the U.S. around 2000. They started the MLM portion of their business around 2003. And matter of fact, so here's something that's interesting. Let me go back to my presentation here real quick. I'm going to show you a couple of little video clips. It's pretty interesting. When we first heard about it and first started doing research, there's Ken, LaDonna, myself, and Lanacia. We're on a road trip to California because we found out that they had a regional office in California. So as you can see, there's this is like I don't even think we were actually officially in at that moment, but we were really serious about this program. So we finally get to LA, and there's the actual regional office. There's like 6 or 7. How many regional offices at Lanace? I think it's like 7.
I think there's 7, including Hawaii.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the one that's actually in LA, which is like in Torrance. There's somebody she has a water jug coming out of the deal there. We actually go into there, and this is our first time there. We go into the regional office, and again, there's 7 different offices around the country. This is just the one that's in LA. Here we are, and I actually took footage of us actually buying our first machine. There's Lanacia, filling out some paperwork, and of course here I am actually getting ready to buy the machine plus some additional marketing material and everything. So really cool setup. They had all the machines. They had all the marketing material, pretty much everything that you need for the business, or if you're just a customer and you're just coming to get a machine.
And I heard they also allow people to come in and they give them a free 1-gallon jug. They don't give them the jug, but they give them a free 1-gallon water.
Yeah.
They request it.
Exactly.
That gets them hooked on it as well, and then they come back for more, and then they wind up buying a machine.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. As this is really quick here. I showed you guys here the showcase. There's a K8 machine. That's the top of the line one there. They've got some other different things there. I'm going to show you what Richard is talking about, how they allow people to come in off the street to actually get water for free. And I think everybody that's watching the webinar now, I know you've probably been to Starbucks and it's always a line. Well, it was like Starbucks but for water inside that facility. And it was actually pretty interesting. And it was the same thing even when we went to New York this past weekend. Yeah. We went to the New York regional office. And there were people coming in.
And same thing, Brian Koss, shout out to Brian Koss. He's part of the groups. He's out of Chicago. He goes to the Chicago office. They do the same thing there as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. And what you see on the wall, these are a lot of the millionaire earners in Enagic, people that's been in for a while. Some of them been in 9 or 10 years or whatever. So it's a really solid business. And as I walk over here across to the floor of the office here, you're going to see some additional machines where they just allow people to come in right off the street and just fill up. And I was like for free. They was like, yeah, they could just come in and I think they kind of had like a process or whatever, but I think people just take advantage of it and they just keep coming in. People were coming in with jugs of water. It was crazy. I was like, man, it must be something about this Kangen water, man. I was like, this is our first experience, guys. We hadn't even been in a week yet. and we were just checking everything out. It was actually really cool. You know, we're just checking out the office, and here's an example of a lot of people coming in. As you can see there in the background, so Nancy on the phone actually talking to a person that was actually coming into the business, and people just be lined up, as you can see there in the distance, just coming to get water. And they come in, and there's somebody else just walked in right there. They're just coming in, you know, and just filling up their jugs of water. So it was actually, it was really interesting. I never seen anything like that. So it kind of let me know. I'm like, hey, we're definitely in the right business. And so that kind of really set it off for me. So real quick, guys, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to shift gears, and we're going to show you the power of this water. So hey, Ken, Lanacia, Stu, how's everything? Everything good? Anything you guys want to add?
Not right now. Everything is going great. Oh, I guess one thing I do want to add. If you guys have a question, you should see a Q&A little pop up. So just click on that if you have a question, and we'll get an answer for you.
Cool. All right. So we're gonna do an experiment. Okay, this is live. Nobody has done this live. At least I've never seen it live.
No, we've seen videos of it.
Yeah, we've seen videos. So we're going to show you. We're not just going to talk about it and show you a video. We're actually going to show you exactly what's going on. So we're going to switch gears here, and I'm going to change the screens here. And Rich is going to help me as well. Okay, give me a second here, guys. Let's see. So... okay, hold on a second here. Let me try this again. Oh, I think I went off.
Yeah,
hold on, let me try it again. Okay. Join. Continue.
You just popped up.
Okay, you guys see me now?
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay.
Go to your computer and click on that. Click on it. Yeah, so that way everybody can see it.
Okay. All right. So there's Rich. Hey. Here I am. Yo, let me unplug the charger here. So what I've got here, I've got my iPhone here, and what we're gonna do a test. And what we're gonna do here, guys, I've got, as you can see, I've got Sprite, Propel, you know, for like a, for all you sports drinkers out there. I've got Dasani. A lot of people drink Dasani, right? I've got Fiji. I had it. Okay. I did.
It went off for a second.
Oh, it did. Okay. Fiji, and I've got tap water here, just right out of our sink there, and then of course I have some Enagic Kangen water right there in that bottle that I poured in there right before we started the webinar. So what we're going to do, I'm sure. What's that?
1 second. Everybody that's on the webinar, you should see a small window at the bottom that shows the water bottles. If you click that, it'll keep that screen up, so it won't go back and forth between his two screens.
Ken, actually, it's
we got it.
Yeah, we got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
I can't see it.
Click on my name, and you should see a white box come over the border.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, it should be good.
All right.
So everybody should see the information there. So what we're going to do, we're going to test out, because some of you guys probably drink some of these right now. So we're going to show you how good this stuff really is. So hey, Rich, if you can hold that and kind of and point there. What we're going to do, I'm going to take this Sprite here, right? I know everybody drinks Sprite or have drunk Sprite. So as you can see, it's brand new, right out of Albertsons.
Okay.
So I'm going to pour a little bit here, there. Put the cap on, just in case it falls. Okay, and I got Propel. And we're going to pour a little bit of that in that glass there. Okay. Dasani, now, we've been a household that we've been drinking Dasani for like years. I know Lanacia definitely has, and then got me drinking it. So I know this is actually a popular one as well. So we'll pour a little bit in there. And then Fiji, kind of one of your higher end waters, right? You know, they're always, pretty fancy, supposed to be the better water, right? So let me undo this one, and then we'll pour. And then what we're going to do, guys, we're going to talk about the power of Enagic's compensation plan after this as well. But we want to show you guys why so many people are taking advantage of this particular product. Here's some tap water. I just got this out of the sink, so I just pour some right there in that cup. And of course, I've got the Enagic Kangen water that I poured in here, I guess about an hour or so ago. So we'll pour some of that in there. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to test it and see how good these waters really are. And so what we've got here, this is just your typical iodine. So you can actually test the pH levels, of your water. And basically here, guys, we have a chart. And on this chart here represents, the acidic levels, neutral levels, and alkaline levels. Where we want to be when we're drinking water is you definitely want to be over here in this part. If you're drinking beverages that are high in acid, that's one reason why we're sick a lot, because we put a lot of acids, and it's really not really good for us. So it puts our bodies in a state to where it really can't fight off diseases and things of that nature. So this is going to test, the pH balances and really let you know the type of waters that you're actually drinking. There's some additional experiments that we can do, but we just don't have time, but we wanted to share this with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a few drops in the Sprite here first, okay? So we'll do a few drops there in the Sprite. Okay, and as you can see there, pretty acidic. Well, which we kind of already knew, it's Sprite, so it's definitely going to be pretty acidic, especially any type of sodas, right? Very, very acidic, and so really not good for you. I think everybody already knows that sodas aren't really good for you. Now check Propel. Well, it's water, so it should be better.
It should be, and it's they market it as a healthy drink for athletes.
So we got Propel there. So if you look at that, it's not bad. It's pretty much kind of like in the neutral stage there. So it's actually not too bad there. And then if you got Dasani, and that was actually pretty eye-opening, because
that's not it.
This has actually been the one that we've drunk a lot in our household. So you had Dasani, so it's actually pretty bad there. And then if you look at, I already did it.
Yeah.
So if you look at Fiji, Fiji's not too bad. It's pretty much neutral.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty much neutral. But again, when it comes to the pH, these waters really don't have the antioxidants as what Kangen water has as well. But then if you look at tap water, this is tap water that comes out of your faucet. It's pretty much neutral, somewhere around there as well. Okay, so pretty much neutral.
It's actually better than Dasani.
Yeah, it actually is. Yeah, I mean, it's actually better to just drink tap water than it is Dasani. But
real quick, the tap water is regulated by the federal government. So that's why it has a neutral base. The bad thing about it is it has a lot of lead, because they do not. That's something they do not control. What I'm trying to say. They don't do the standards for the lead, but they do for the pH. So that's just something to think about too.
And not only that, there's a lot of chlorine.
And also, the reason why they make it a little more neutral is so it doesn't rust the pipes in the city. Right. So they actually add lye to the water to raise the pH level so it doesn't rust out all the pipes. But, the lye makes the lead bleed out of the pipe, so it doesn't really help.
Yeah, so it's there's a lot of regulation and everything, so it's neutral, but there's still a lot of things that they don't tell us when it comes to drinking our tap water, right? And then of course we have Kangen water over there. So let's drop a few drops there, and if you look at that, it's like off the charts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you look at all these different types here, guys, this is the better water simply because it's been, the state of the water has been changed. Not only has it been filtered, but it's gone through an ionization process. So if you look at a lot of the different waters that you're drinking, and now guys, if you're drinking Sprite, look at that, guys. You really want to put that in your body. And again, you have all these different states, but when you look at the best one, Kangen water, guys, I'm telling you, that's what you really want to be drinking. It's the best water on the planet. So that's just a little example of just a few examples. And if you look over here, I've got a lot of different bottles way over here in the corner that we've been testing and everything. And still, nothing beats. I haven't seen a brand that's actually better than Kangen water going through the process of the ionization process on the machine that we have, and with the tap water going through it and then coming out on the other end like that, guys, it's a no-brainer. So what I'm going to do now, we're not done yet. Ken is also, he has a really, really good presentation to share with you guys on just the quality of your tap water as well. He's going to do an additional test, just testing out your tap water. And this really goes from coast to coast. I think it's pretty much the same no matter where you're at. So Ken, go ahead and take it away if you want to go ahead and share that information with them now.
Okay, cool. LaNason, make sure that everybody can see my screen as well.
Yeah, I clicked on it. You're good.
Okay, good.
Steve, uncheck your box.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, we good?
Yep, we're good.
We're good? All right, good. Hello, everybody. So, a couple things I want to share. When Steve first brought this to LaDonna and I, we knew about Kangen, well, not Kangen water, but we knew about alkaline water because we've been drinking alkaline water for years. I mean, over 10, 11, 12 years. We've been juicing and doing green smoothies. So, I had some, family members that had some real bad health issues. I had a dad that passed from cancer. So, living a healthy lifestyle was important to me. So I've been into healthy living for a long time. So when Steve brought it to me, I was very familiar with it. When he told me about the machine, I was even familiar with that because we have a friend that contributes her health to the machine. And she actually had the machine, didn't know nothing about the business side of it. A holistic doctor actually told her about the machine, and that's how she got it when she was having some cancer issues about 10, 15 years ago. But to even take it a step further, one of the things that I realized was the largest organ of our body is our skin. And our skin is coming into contact with pretty much everything. And most things are unavoidable. And it's just the way it is. But I figure if I have the power and the control to eliminate some things or reduce some things, I'm going to take control of that. So once we found out about the water for drinking, when we were at the Enagic office, we learned about the shower unit. And this shower unit, let me grab this box back. This shower unit, it actually comes in this box, and I actually did a video that I'm going to be, posting real soon. That we did an unboxing of it, we did a demonstration of it, but it's a small silver capsule type of gadget that you hook up to your shower or your tub, and it cleans all the impurities out of the water, and it is absolutely amazing. So what I did was I said, well, let me test the level of the chlorine that is in the water that I'm taking a bath in, that I'm washing my hands in, that when I brush my teeth, and most people don't use bottled water to rinse their mouth out. They just put their head under the sink. You know what I mean? So once I realized that I'm probably still consuming all of these chemicals, I need to do something about it. So what I did is I wanted to test my water first. So what I'm going to show you all right now is eye-opening. It is going to blow you away. So I'm going to have my wife fill these two glasses that are empty, that are clean, with regular tap water out of the tap, and you all will see her going over to the sink. But while she's doing that, I'm going to tell you all just a few of the chemicals that are in your everyday tap water. And I've got some notes on it. And these are just a few of the chemicals that are in your tap water. You got chlorine, fluoride, arsenic, lead, aluminum, mercury, lye, different kind of pesticides, different kind of germicides. And also, I've just learned over the past couple of weeks that they're even finding and testing the water and finding levels of over-the-counter and prescription drugs in the water. The same drugs that we watch TV commercials and we see all of these crazy side effects that for something that's supposed to help you, they're finding these drugs in the tap water, because most people that get rid of their drugs, they throw it in the toilet and flush it. So it is absolutely, I mean, it is crazy. You know, it's a lady by the name of Erin Brockovich that did, she's a big time activist and things like that, but she talked about, and you can find her on YouTube, Erin Brockovich. She talked about yeah, she did a movie with Julia Roberts. But she talked about the water crisis, not just in Flint, Michigan, but in the nation. We have a serious problem with the water, with these water plants. They call them water treatment plants. I mean, they're treating the water. Go figure that. And what they're doing is adding all of this stuff in it that is not even regulated, that's not even being tested. They're just saying, hey, let's try this. Hey, let's test this out. And we're consuming it through our body in some shape, form, or fashion. So I'm going to get a little bit more into that, but let me show you all this water test. So I have these two.
Ken, real quick, can you put your camera down?
Yes.
The pictures are kind of in the way, so they can't see your glasses.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
All right. That better?
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right, I'm going to bring it a little closer. Okay. All right, so I have these two glasses of tap water. I have this chemical that you can buy from any pool supply store. This is chlorine tester. It's a chemical that tests the level of chlorine in pools and things like that. So this is the tap water. Now what I'm going to do to demonstrate taking a bath or shower, this is not how I take baths or shower, okay? So it's a demonstration. So to demonstrate taking a bath, washing your hands, rinsing your mouth out with tap water, I'm going to put my fingers in this water. And I'm going to put 10 drops of this liquid in this water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're going to let it sit for a second. But if you all can see already starting to turn yellow. And babe, give me that chart. It's in my bag over there.
Okay.
And it is, and the longer it sits, the more yellow it's going to get, because it's really consuming that chlorine. So that shows that it's chlorine in this water. And I'm going to show you this chart here on the bottom. On the bottom of this chart, it shows the different chlorine levels. So this water is about 1.0, give or take, chlorine level. All right. So now I'm going to take my fingers out of this water. It's been about 15, 20 seconds. So I'm going to put chlorine tester in this water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same amount of drops. We're going to give it a second. We're going to swirl it around. Let me use this pen. We're going to stir it up. We're going to shake it a little more. We're going to stare at it real hard. There's no chlorine in this water anymore, because that chlorine went into my body. within 15 seconds. And if that isn't eye-opening to you, I don't know what to tell you. Wow. Most people, my wife, she used to come home from work, draw a big tub of water, and sit in the tub for an hour. This was 10, 15 seconds of 3 of my fingers. Absorb every single ounce of the chlorine, including, in addition to, the arsenic, the lead, the aluminum, the mercury, the lye, the pesticides. And they even got a new chemical out right now that is being added to our water, and it's called chloramine. And what chloramine is a combination of chlorine and ammonia mixed together. And they're using that to disinfect the water. Now, I understand it's cool that, you know, they're doing it for our safety and our health, and that's great. But would you all bathe in disinfectant? Probably not. Probably not. And they are putting that stuff in our water, and we're consuming it every single day, all day. Now, of course, we can't eliminate it altogether, but I was telling my wife, if we can cut it back 20, 30%, at least when we take our own baths and showers, just think about what that can do for my health over the long haul, over the years. And people are having these crazy different diseases and things come up in their bodies, and not understanding where they're coming from is because we don't know where they're coming from. Most people don't do research on this kind of stuff. They listen to whatever the news say or whatever the Facebook say, and they go with it. But we all got to get more educated about and take control of our own health, over our own bodies, over our own lives, over our own children, over our futures. It ain't just about money. It's about healthy living and money. You know, we gotta be healthy.
You want to be around to spend it.
You gotta want to be around to spend it. You know, and I mean, I have, you all wouldn't believe how many people in my immediate family that are way too young to be dealing with health issues, are sick, and literally sick to death. Like every time the phone rings, my wife and I are like, oh my gosh, if it's past 11 or 12 o'clock, because we have so many people in our family that are not healthy, because what you put inside your body determines your health. This we're putting inside of our bodies. This was eye-opening for me, and that's why we invested into that Nespa shower unit, because it takes all of that mess out of the water. And I tested the water of the Nespa, and it's good, clean. So like Kevin Hart said, I don't know what it does, but I believe him. Hey, I believe it.
Because it works now, and that was pretty awesome. Because I know when you showed me that test the other day, you did the water in one cup and did the water in the other, and I was thinking, I'm like, well, what was the difference between? Because I saw you draw the water out of the faucet in both glasses. I'm like, why is the other one still clear? And then when he said, well, remember, I have my 3 fingers in that glass. And when I have my 3 fingers, all the molecules, or a lot of the molecules of that chlorine, just immediately started inside of my side of the skin. So, Ken, I was like, wow, that was actually pretty interesting. Now, in addition to that, we have our other product real quick, so we can go into the comp plan. Just real quick, just for a couple minutes, because I want to go into the compensation plan so people can see the type of money that can be earned because of how people are just really just hooked on this particular product and really what it does for them health-wise. We have this other product called the Ucon supplements. Just real quick for at least a couple minutes at the most, so we can do the comp plan. So just real quick, kind of give us some information about that product as well.
Okay. Well, the Ucon supplement comes in 2 forms. It comes in pill form and it comes in tea form. And what the Ucon supplement is, it's turmeric. It's the turmeric supplement. And turmeric is it is basically an anti-inflammatory for your body. So it is very the Ucon has the best in the world. It's organic, It's grown with Kangen water. It's cleaned with Kangen water. So it is the most potent, the most high quality that you can find on the planet. And they harvest it themselves. And it's a very, very, they even have a patent on how they make the pill form. And it's that huge. So one of the important things is it's high in antioxidant and it's high in anti-inflammatory. And a lot of people think inflammatory means arthritis, and that's not true.
Right.
That's not true. Do your research. We get our organs and inside of our bodies and stuff like that are constantly being inflamed from things that we eat. You know, and some of the things, real quick, Steve, is sugar is on the top of the list that inflames your intestines and your kidneys and your liver. Starch. Most of us eat starchy foods, you know, a lot. Salt, vegetable oil, dairy, red meat, wheat, gluten is a big one, and processed corn like corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, that kind of stuff. And I was sharing this information with a friend of mine, and he was like, "Well, dog, man, I ain't gonna be able to eat nothing." And I'm like, "Well, you can still eat certain foods, but if you're doing something or taking a supplement to balance it out, it can help." Yeah. So this, when we learned about, I knew about turmeric as well, but when we learned that this company was offering it, it was just a no-brainer for us because I know gluten wears me out. I mean, and I love pizza, so I'm eating pizza, and then you know, a couple hours later, my wife has put me on the porch because my gas is terrible. Just being transparent. And it's because my stomach is inflamed. So it's building up all that excess gas and stuff like that from this. Beer, another thing. It's very, very inflaming to your system. Now, if I can have something to balance it out, make me feel, and it's not Tums, hey, why not? Absolutely. So that's what the turmeric supplement is. It's absolutely an amazing product. Has amazing health benefits far beyond just the antioxidant and the inflammatory properties. But it's really, really something that you all should look into. The internet, especially Facebook, it's been flooded with articles and things like that about the turmeric supplement. So definitely check that out. We have it. So if you want it, we got you.
Well,
We got you. Say it. What?
I said the tea is awesome
Yeah.
as well. I'm a tea drinker.
Yeah, my wife drinks the tea all the time, so it's good stuff.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, Ken. Hey guys, that was pretty amazing. I'm getting comments from people saying that chlorine test was like crazy, like wow.
And Steve,
I felt the same way.
And just to let people know as well, Steve, I did the same chlorine test by itself. So if you want to, you know, be able to access that or show people, or even, you know, if you want to do your own chlorine test for your family and friends, I have that test more in depth, and it will be, you know, posted up on YouTube.
Yep, exactly. So,
hey Steve, can we just do something real quick here?
What's that?
I just want to take the Kangen water. Can we see this? Can we see us here?
What do you want to do?
I just want to pour it into this cup and put in some chlorine drops like the ones that Ken just had, and see if it turns yellow.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what we're gonna do real quick?
Real quick.
We're gonna he's gonna take the Kangen water.
And I pour it in, and here are the same chlorine drops that Ken just had.
Click on your screen. Click on your screen.
I did. It's already clicked.
Okay, cool.
So let's get the chlorine drops in here. Let's see if it turns yellow. Nope, it's clear.
So not only does that particular machine, well actually all the machines, removes lead.
Yep.
Removes chlorine.
Let's put some more in here. So like Ken was showing you, you know, you don't want to. Obviously, you don't want it absorbed into your body, but you don't want to be drinking it either.
Yeah.
So and if we did that with the tap water, it would turn yellow.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, I'm telling you, pretty cool stuff. So we just wanted to show you the power of this, these machines and what they do and the type of water that they produce. There aren't any other, companies that actually create the Kangen water under that trademark. I'm telling you guys, we got the best water on the planet. So enough of that right now. So I think we've shared, a lot of the different machines. They have multiple machines that produce different levels of Kangen water. So what we're going to do right now is talk about the money. I know it's one reason why a lot of you guys are here. I know it's one of the main reasons why I'm here is because not only do we want to be healthy, but you definitely want to be able to earn.
But just to reiterate, and most importantly, we've just proven to you guys how great this product is. And if you want a business, if you want to get into a business, especially a home-based business, you want a business that's long-term with a product that people need despite the marketing plan. So if I couldn't make money in this marketing plan, would I use the product? Of course,
right.
Based on everything we just saw.
Exactly.
There's so many programs out there, and they're good programs, but it's an excuse to make money. And they're only consuming the product because they can make money from it.
Yeah.
We're here, obviously, we want to get healthy, we want to drink the best water on the planet.
Exactly. I mean, I like how you put that because I know I've been involved in some things in the past to where nobody outside of the organization of the company was actually buying the product. The only people that were buying the product were people that were in the business.
And
we're here, we have customers, and from all different demographics, backgrounds, etc.
And that's why this company's been around for 42 years.
Exactly. So we definitely have a great product, guys, and that's the only reason why we've been able to do some pretty amazing things in terms of income. So let me just
such a
short period of time. Yeah, I mean, it's been crazy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change gears here.
Hey, Steve, let me say one thing real quick.
Yeah.
What I wanted to mention that you guys, Ken, your presentation was amazing. That folks, you got to remember, these machines are medical grade machines in Japan. They're used in the hospitals. So to be able to have a medical grade machine inside of your home is, unfortunately, the U.S. I'm very well traveled. I've traveled around the world. Here, there are a lot of restrictions on a lot of different things where you go outside to other countries and have privileges that we don't have here. When your body is in an acidic state, it is a medical fact. You can Google it. That's when the things, and we're not stating any medical claims here, but that's when the things like the diabetes, things like the gout, things like the acid reflux, things like cancer can thrive in because your body is in an acidic state. Once you get your body more alkaline, those things cannot survive in that particular body. But to change gears, I also wanted to say one quick thing about the machine. They have a setting on the machine. I woke up this morning and I got bit by something. There's a huge bump on my face. But the machine has a setting called beauty water, folks. All you have to do is, I have this little bottle here, is you go to the machine, put the beauty water in, spritz your face a couple of times, and it's just like using a toner. It's like going to Macy's or Neiman Marcus or something and buying a very expensive toner. But you have access to the beauty water right there. So obviously, as we get into the warmer months, your skin starts becoming a little bit more dehydrated. This is a great way to keep your skin hydrated, as well as putting pure water directly into your face. That's it. That's all I want to say.
That was good.
Still, before you're done, just stand up a little bit. Show everybody that shirt you got on. That's a pretty cool shirt. There you go.
Yeah, Kangen, man. That's it.
Awesome.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. And I'm gonna come back to you, Ro, as well, and everybody. We're gonna share a few testimonies here in a second. So let's just shift gears here. We're gonna go over the comp plan here real quick. Let me change my screen. And okay, all right. So real quick, we're just gonna go over the comp plan. I'm not gonna go into a lot of the major details, but these are some of the different machines that we have, or just some of the different products. We have the SD501. We have the Kangen or the K8, which is really the flagship product for Enagic. I know, Rich, you have the K8.
Yeah, I got the K8.
We got the K8 coming tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
As a matter of fact. And so we'll actually have how many machines would that make? We got the Level Up, we got the K, and the Nest, so that'd be 3 machines.
Okay, yeah, I got 2 Level Up bars too, and the big one. So the Level Up bars go in the bathroom, and the Kangen on the kitchen.
Guys, I'm telling you, we got houses that run on Kangen water. I'm telling you guys, it's amazing. And you got the SD501 and so on and so forth. But each particular machine actually costs a certain amount of money, of course, which will yield a certain type of commission. Okay. So to kind of give you an example here, if I go down the commission chart, of course, Enagic does have ranks. Now, the cool thing, I like what Rich said here, is that you can make money even outside of the compensation plan, outside of building a team or whatever. If you just want to just be basically do what they call direct sales, you can make a very, very nice, handsome income just sharing the product and not building a team. However, you can make more money as you are building a team and as more sales that you make.
And that's what's so different about typical companies, like people out there that, if you're not familiar with what we call MLM, I don't really call this an MLM company. To me, it's more direct sales, because we're compensated on each individual sale. We make what's awesome about it. We don't have to wait 30 days to get paid. We get paid within 72 hours every time we make a direct sale. And that's why so many people have checks showing up in their mailbox each and every day.
I love going to the mailbox now. I don't know. I know my wife can she's a witness to this as well, is that it's definitely fun going to the mailbox.
Sure.
It's funny, we always waiting, has a mail run? I don't think I've ever really waited for the mailman to run, because usually it's just bills.
Yeah, it is.
In the mail.
Now we got days where we got 10, 12, 15 checks showing.
Man, we got back from New York, it was just a mailbox full of checks.
So what's funny is we got the same mail lady, so she's probably, what's going on over here?
She's probably going to be asking us something in a minute. What's all these Enagic chicks coming in our neighborhood for? But anyway, real quick, guys, just to give you a quick example, like the K8, our flagship product, it's $4,980 bucks, roughly $5,000. So when a person comes in, or when you sell one of these machines, whether they finance it or whether they pay for it up front, that's the cool thing about this business. We've gotten a lot of people in this opportunity. They didn't pay anything out of pocket.
Right.
They just financed it. How many companies that you know that you can actually finance your way into a business?
Yeah, exactly.
So this is actually really cool. We got options for people with really good credit, people that maybe have a few bumps and bruises. We even have a no credit check option for people can get a machine with no credit check with a small down payment.
And also, even if you just do it on a credit card, like what I did, I put it on a credit card. But by the time that credit card became due and I had to actually pay for the machine, I already had enough checks to cover it. So it didn't cost me anything out of pocket.
It didn't cost you anything, because of the commissions and everything.
And let me just interject one real quick thing here. People are looking at the prices now like, wow, is that expensive? It really isn't, because if we think about it, most people are buying bottled water.
Yeah.
And, the average family of four spends $5,000 a year on bottled water. So within the cost of 1 year, a family of four will basically have the cost of their top-level machine covered, and then that expense goes away. So in the long run, you're actually saving money.
Exactly. So it's actually a no-brainer. But here's the thing, guys. This is how it works. So when you first get in, we have several different ranking positions. We have 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, and 6A. Let me explain a little bit what that means. So say, for example, you're in the business. You come in, you get your K8 machine. You become a distributor. Now you're telling other people about the opportunity or about the machine, about the water, right? And your first sale, you sell a friend of yours, a family member, or whatever, they get a K8 machine or any of the other machines. And as you can see, the commissions vary depending on what the machine is that they purchased. So, for example, just for the K8, someone on your first sale, you're going to earn $340 bucks. Not a bad deal, but here's the thing. Let's say that individual goes out and shares, the water and everything that Enagic is doing as well. And that person, let's just call her Aunt Susie. Aunt Susie goes out and tells one of her friends at her job, she buys a machine, buys a K8 machine. Not only is Aunt Susie going to earn $340, but guess what? You are going to earn $340 as well. So when they really started explaining that, how this company has maximized the word leverage, leveraged income, because the override commissions are so huge. I'm so, I know, Rich, we've done a lot of different things, some of the same businesses and stuff, and typically when you're getting override commissions, it's usually like $5.
Yeah, if that.
$10 or $1 or some change. We get override commissions, and they're ranging in the hundreds, if not thousands of dollars from somebody that made a sale on your 5th level or whatever. I'm telling you guys, that's what really sold us. Now, here's the thing. Once you get 3 direct sales here, you actually become a 2A. As a 2A, you earn $680 per sale that you make.
So let me get that right. You told me, so I basically have 3 sales.
Right.
On my third, so now I'm getting double commissions.
Double commissions.
Same amount of work.
Same amount of work.
Commissions.
Double commissions. Not to mention, if you have a team of 3 people, you've made 3 sales, and let's say they all wanted to become distributors. If they're out there sharing and making sales as well, you're going to earn the commission as well, $340 or what have you.
Yep.
It's just, or more, depending on where they fall at in your line. And you'll learn all the details in the training and everything. But guys, the override commissions, oh my God. That's all I gotta say. So now I know when we first looked at the compensation plan and really saw a lot of the millionaire earners in this company, now I understood how they became millionaire earners.
It's interesting because I met a guy about 2 months ago. He lives out here in Vegas now. 22-year-old kid. Made $50,000 in his company. I had never heard of it at the time. I was like, how do you make 50 grand?
Selling water machines.
Selling water machines. Now I understand.
Yeah.
And it's not that many because once you get up to that 6A level, you're seeing $2,000 per commission. That's only 25 sales.
Yep.
In a month.
Exactly.
And that's how you get to 50 grand. It's not, you know.
It's not rocket
crazy.
science, guys, and I will say as you go to 3A, and as you can see here, it says direct sale. These are the amount of sales that you and your team have created. So on your 11th sale that you personally make, so when your team has done at least a minimum of 10, and then you make another sale personally yourself, you get promoted to 3A.
Right, that's a key point you just said. It's your team, not you as an individual,
Exactly.
but your team.
Exactly. So,
Makes a big difference.
so for example, like if Rich, you're in the business and you bring me in, and I went out and I brought in 10 people myself.
Yeah.
On your next sale that you personally
That would
make,
be my 11th.
that'd be your 11th sale, and that'll actually promote you to 3A.
Which means I get 3 times the commission of 340. That's where that comes from. 340 times 3.
Wow. So that's $1,000 in commissions on one transaction, and it's the same thing. It goes for the other ranks as well.
Mm-hmm.
When you get a cumulative 21 sales on your team, you're looking at 1,300 just for the K8, 2,000 as a 5A, and as a 6A over $2,000, guys. And I know we're doing some pretty big things as well. I know what's your rank right now?
We're 5A.
5A. We're a 5A. So what does that mean? So Rich and I, we're 5A. So what does that mean? That means that now we're getting on a K8 sale, you're looking at roughly about $2,000 for a sale, right? So it's pretty crazy.
It is crazy.
Pretty crazy, yeah. So
if you make just one of those a week, right? Just you make one a week, that's $8,000, right?
It's crazy.
And that's 4 sales. If you're in a typical company, to make $8,000 in a year, you'd have to probably have hundreds, if not thousands, of people. That's what makes this so impressive, and that's why they even patented it.
Yeah, this is a patented compensation plan, and there's videos out there as well. You can definitely get back whoever got you on the webinar once it's over and everything, and there's a lot of videos that really break this down. We're not going to spend too much time, on the compensation plan, but we just wanted to show you exactly the potential that can be done. And again, we've only been in a little bit over a few months,
yep.
and we're just getting started now. Let me kind of come back here. I will say this. And there's a lot of I'm a industry advocate. There's a lot of great companies out there. I've actually been a part and still am a part of several different different programs or whatever. But I will say this in regards of a kind of a traditional direct sales or with the MLM-ish type of plan.
Right.
This is definitely the most money that we've ever made in this niche in this period of time. With a very small group of people. I mean, with the income that we've made, and I know you can say the same thing. The income that our team has generated, and the income that everybody's getting on the team, you usually got to have thousands or tens of thousands of people just in the group to be able to earn that kind of income. So this is really the first company that I can really say, hey, we could definitely do $1 million.
Oh, easily. And this is also the most consumable product I've ever sold.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a no-brainer. Now, just real quick here, make sure we're still on task here, and I'm gonna show some information here real quick. Now, there's several ways that you can get started. Just real quick. There's actually a lot of different ways you can actually get started, but we're gonna give you the 3 best ways. Okay. Number 1, matter of fact, I'm going to show you real quick. Let me pull it up here. I'm going to show you exactly. Give me a quick second here. What you want to do is, hold on, let me think of it here. Let me see, PLP. Let me pause. Okay.
Hey, this is Adam Whiting.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this here. So this is the PowerLife Pro system here. This is the system that we were talking about that really does a lot of the selling for you. Right now, baby, if you can go ahead and push that offer on the deal so they can kind of see that as well. So what we're going to do, you'll see something that's going to pop up on the screen here in a second. But what you're going to need to do when you go to that page, you want to go ahead and opt in. Okay. When you opt in, that's going to take you to this page right here. Okay. And what you're going to actually see if you go to the Get Started page here.
Welcome.
Let me pause this here because I'm already
Welcome to Power Life Pro.
So I can actually skip a few steps here. So when you go to the Get Started page here, what you want to do, if you want to just go ahead and purchase a machine, whether it's the K8, whether it's the Level Up, there are different levels, different machines that we have, ranging anywhere between $1,500 all the way up to about $5,000. So any of those machines, they're all a little bit different depending on what you want. Just do what's ever best for you. Just get started because that will actually give you the benefits of actually becoming a distributor. So if you want to purchase, just follow the process and you can just go ahead and buy one with your credit card, debit card, or whatever. If you want to finance it and you have a credit score that's at least 680 and above, what you can do, just right here it says 680, click that and actually just follow the information right here and you can go start the process of getting the financing so you can purchase that machine. If you got some issues with or some bumps and bruises like all of us when it comes to our credit, that's part of life. That's part of life, and that's how a lot of things, especially in this economy, right? But guess what? We've got another option. So option number 2. This is option number 1. But again, this is really just for this is the no money down option. So if you got 680 and above, really good credit, just go here and you can get started. We've had quite a number of people that have done this option as well. So if option number 2, you can go here, go to dailyratecheck.com. That's dailyratecheck.com. Okay, you should see that information right up here. It's spelled just the way it sounds, dailyratecheck.com. And when you go there, just follow the information here. It's basically going to ask you a series of questions about your credit score, how much money you make, etc., etc. And then they're going to actually funnel you or provide several lenders that basically meet your criteria that you put inside their system and let you know the best lenders that are more likely to give you a loan. Right. It's not guaranteed, but they're going to give you the best ones based on your situation that will definitely give you the benefits of possibly getting approved at any kind of rate. I mean, it says 5,000, it just defaults there or whatever. Mm-hmm. But of course, it's just a lender that walks you through. It's a really good system, so try that. So that's option number 2. Go to dailyratecheck.com. Option number 3. So if I go back to, let's see here, Nancy, where's that link at for? Let me see. Continue to check out. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me pull it up here. Order now. Here we go. Okay, and supplements. And if I wanted to get what you can do, like what Ken talked about, was the UConn supplements. And if you're a new customer, it's going to be about $660. You can either pay for that right now with your credit or debit card or whatever, or you can even finance that as well with no credit check. I think you just got to pay like $300 down, and then you pay out the remaining balance over 4 months. Okay, so option number 1. Basically is, just to go back here, option number 1,
profile.
Go here if you have a credit score of 680 and above. This is where you need to go, right? Option number 2, just go to dailyratecheck.com, right? And then option number 3, you can also just purchase the UConn supplements at $660, or you can finance it. If you got questions or whatever, great. Definitely get back whoever got you on the webinar. They can walk you through that process and help you, get started and go from there. So we definitely wanted to share that information. You should see that information right there it should be on the right-hand side of your page right now. So you should be able to see that information. But again, if you got questions or whatever, because I know a lot of you do, I know we did or whatever, definitely get back whoever got you on the webinar so they can answer through those questions for you. We got the dailyratecheck.com there in the chat as well. So real quick, as we wrap up real quick, start with you, Rich. Real quick, what's your biggest takeaway being a part of Enagic and, just your testimony so far, whether it's about the product, income, potential, whatever, just real quick, because I'm going to give everybody an opportunity. We want to speed it up. So, within a minute, what do you think?
Well, I think the product speaks for itself. I mean, it's like you don't want to be drinking poison. I think we've demonstrated the fact that, I mean, and like in the news, like the news talks about it a lot, we'll just hit the tip of the iceberg as far as what's in our water supply. So, I mean, worst case, even if you don't want to do the business, at least get a machine, get healthier.
Yeah.
And as far as from the business standpoint, like I said, I've been doing this a long time. I've never made this amount of money so quickly.
Yeah.
And guys, we have this Power Life Pro system. It's in place for a reason. And the reason is being so you don't have to go out there and talk hours upon hours to people. Just point people to the system. The system will do all the selling and demonstrating for you. And
that's what we've done.
Yeah, that's all, exactly.
I know, because we talk a lot, so that's so simple. Just share the system.
And you know what's interesting is, let me throw this in there. We know the company's been around for 42 years. People have made literally millions of dollars a year in this company, not the top earners. Not saying that you're going to do that, and of course you always have to put those disclaimers in there.
Right, exactly.
But this is interesting. The Power Life Pro system, guys, has only been out for about 60, 90 days roughly.
Right.
We're the fastest growing team in a 42-year-old company.
Yep.
Fastest growing team. The reason is because we've automated the sales process. Nobody has done it in the company. We're the first the first group to actually automate the sales process, and that's why this team is growing so fast and why you want to be part of it.
Exactly. That's a really good point, because it just makes sense that we are the fastest growing team so far in the company because we've got a really good process.
Correct.
It definitely does work.
So just plug people into it.
Plug people in, guys. Thanks, Rich. Ro, I don't know if you're on there, Ro. I don't know if we can hear you or not. Are you still there, sir?
I am here. Can you hear me?
There we go.
Nice. Cool. So real quick, I know you're kind of muted out there for a while, but real quick, what's your biggest takeaway? Kind of like what I asked Rich. What are your biggest takeaways? I mean, what's going on with you with Enagic? Real quick, about a minute and a half.
Well, I'll tell you what, Steve. I had no idea about how contaminating the water is. To your body, to your health, to your skin, what we bathe in, what we drink in, what we drink, what we make coffee and tea with every day. Is just you can go through life and never realize what's going on out there, until you see the news or until you notice people suffering the consequences. I heard a story recently where a doctor was practicing in India, and then she came to the United States and opened a practice and said, I wonder what's happening here in the United States. The cancer rates are astronomical. All of the major diseases are hitting this country at rates super high compared to all the other countries. And she literally said, it must be something in the water. The doctor literally said that phrase. And when you find out things like that, and then when you marry that to a product that has a solution, and then on top of it all, you have an automated system that does all the selling, all the telling, all the presenting, all of the signing up for you, you've got the perfect storm. And, I was saying to another person that I was talking to this week, I was like, listen, I've never been, I love doing business. I love attempting to make money outside of being an employee, right? But I've never been too great at it, okay? Just to be honest, as far as recruiting and building a team. But with this system, it's not really selling. You're just collecting a decision. You show people the Power Life Pro system, have them go through the videos, watch the presentation, and then you follow up with them and collect the yes or no. And the system does the majority of the sorting for you. Got another result in the mail today. So it's a beautiful thing. Just loving it.
That's awesome, man.
That's a perfect summation.
That's awesome, man. So excited, man, just for everybody. So cool, man. Good story. I know we talk every day, so I know what's happening. So cool. Thanks, bro. Let's see here. Let's jump. Stu, what's going on, man? Tell us what's your biggest takeaway so far?
Honestly, Steve, I'm gonna tell you, man. This company is a wonderful company for those that are looking to build. I'm always traveling, and I'm always doing a lot of different things. And this company it's water. All you have to do is share the water. Take somebody a gallon of water. That's all you have to do with this company. I'm gonna tell you something. I've always heard about alkaline water, and before I got my machine, this is how I made my alkaline water, y'all. I would take 2 batteries, drop it in my water, and drink it. And that's how I made it. I'm joking. Listen, seriously. The way the team structure is, and folks, you guys don't know, but we are getting advice from 6, 7, and 8-figure earners a year on this team. There's an old saying, if you want to be a millionaire, you have to hang around. All right? With that, I'm done, man. I'm just so thankful that you would share this opportunity with me. I'm sharing with tons of people. The team is growing incredibly fast, and it's just an honor to be a part of so many wonderful and accomplished people like yourself.
Awesome. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate your work. Tell you guys that we definitely at the right place at the right time for sure. Let's see. Moving on here. Ken, LaDonna.
Hey.
Hey, real quick, minute and a half or so. Biggest takeaways. What do you guys see in the future for you guys with this opportunity?
Go ahead. I see big things happening. They're already happening. We're already in the process of getting me off my job, so that's very exciting. Got about 30 more days and I'm done. So hey, like Stu said, you want to be a millionaire, you need to follow and let the millionaires lead you. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah. So with me, I'm extremely passionate about this. This is finally something that I can really be proud to wear on my sleeve, if you will. Everybody should be passionate about their health, their water, things like that. I just the years I've been in the industry, people always say, well, man, I got to be passionate about what I'm doing, and all that mess. But this is what I'm passionate about.
Right.
And then I found something that makes total sense to me and that drives my passion. So it was just a complete no-brainer. And I can go on and on and on about this because of how groundbreaking it is, how life-changing it is, and not just selfishly, but I'm thinking about the tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of people who, because my wife and I made the decision to start this, lives will be impacted. That 5, 10, 20, 30 years will be added to their life because of this. Just by changing their water. Enagic has the saying, change your water, change your life. Literally, that's the truth. Because we're changing the way people's bodies are operating. Our body is built out of water. When we were born, that fluid that we are in our mother's womb is alkaline. And then we come into this acidic state. So we're going back to origin. And that's what I'm excited about. Real quick, Steve, a quick testimony. My wife and I went to brunch a couple weeks ago, and we were at a restaurant out here in Las Vegas. It's called DW Bistro. Real cool, hip little spot, right? So the waiter comes out with a glass of water, and I'm fresh on the Kangen water, so I'm everything is like, is that alkaline? So the guy comes out with the water, and I was like, I was just teasing him. It's like, is that alkaline water? And he was like, yeah, it is. And I thought he was joking. I'm like, no, seriously. He was like, no, it is. It's Kangen water. And I'm like, you serious?
We were both.
He was like, yeah, we got the machine in the back. And it totally freaked me out. He was like, yeah, my owner bought one about 2 years ago. And he was like, we cook with it. We, give it to our customers. And yeah, that's the water that we use, the best water in the world. And I said, I sell the units. And that freaked him out. He was like, you sell the units? How were you able to do that? I said, I got you. So I shared the information with him, and he's moving some things around, but he's definitely going to be a part of the team soon. But that's a wide open market. These restaurants, coffee shops. I even went into one of used to be my favorite place, Tropical Smoothie. So I'm watching them make my smoothie, right? And watching them make my smoothie. So had a jug and they put like a pump of some clear stuff. And I said, "Is that sweetener? I don't want no sweetener in my smoothie." He said, "No, it's water." I said, "Well, where did you get the water from?" He said, "From out of the sink." I said, "Is the water filtered?" He was like,
No.
I don't know. I said, "So you putting tap water in my smoothie?" And I'm thinking I'm drinking something healthy, and he's putting tap water, and all of the tropical smoothies are doing it. So the very next place I'm hitting to talk about this machine, tropical smoothie. Changing their water. All right, that's it for me, Steve.
I mean, hey, opportunity is just wide open. I mean, for what we have, because most people don't know about it. And in Japan, I think 1 out of every six households actually has a machine in their household. But here in the U.S., it's like probably 1 out of every 20 or 30 or more.
30,000.
Oh, 30. Is that what it is? 20 or 30. Oh my God, that's even.
Think of the opportunity.
Oh, so we definitely got a strong opportunity, guys. So I'm excited. Real quick, Lanacia, anything you want to add?
Yeah, real quick, if you are watching this on YouTube, get back with the person that sent you to this video so you can get started with them. And for me, I mean, I got the water right here. I drink it all the time. And
me too.
For me, I've always had real bad acne. And what I do with that beauty water that Stu was talking about, I wash my face in it every morning and every night. And I'm telling you, my face just is so much clearer, and the texture of my skin is just so much better. And it's all because I'm drinking this Kangen water, and I'm also using that beauty water on my face. And I'm telling you, it's night and day. My skin is just, it feels so good, so soft. I mean, guys, and then just the money that we were making as well, because we're helping people, helping their health, and we're also helping their wealth. So, I mean, I'm speechless. I don't have anything else to say.
Awesome. Hey, guys, I'm telling you, we definitely changing lives from people. I know for me, I'm really excited about the opportunity, definitely excited about the water. I feel better. I love all the different benefits. We got our other machine coming in. We should get it tomorrow. I know they called us the other day and verify our address and all that good stuff. So we should get it in by tomorrow. And telling you guys, I'm just excited about this opportunity. It's been a long time since I've been this excited about a program. And we've been a part of a lot of things over the years or whatever. I know we always try to find something that we can work together on.
Yeah.
And finally found it. And big things are happening in this. And what's so crazy is that when I look at the amount of money that a lot of people on the team is making, when I look at a lot of the people in terms of their health is changing, and they're feeling better, and so on and so forth, and just seeing all the things that's happening, even in our household. And then to think of, we just got started here like in mid-February. Mm-hmm. And who knows where we're going to be by the end of the year. Yeah. All I know, it's going to be a really good Christmas this year. It's going to be a really good holiday season for a lot of people that are part of our team. So if you're looking at this and you're really thinking about it, guys, we're part of the #1 team in Enagic, okay, because we have the system like Rich was talking about that I use, he uses, everybody that on the panel here uses it as well. You'll be able to use it also. Not to mention, we have these webinars that we're going to be hosting, so you can bring your people on. This is our first one, so we'll probably have some shorter ones in the future or whatever, but this is our first one, so we're just excited. So you can be able to come into the business, get people to the Power Life Pro system, let it do all the work for you, or even better yet, even get them on one of our webinars or let them see a replay, and just let us do all the work for you. All you have to do is become a master at just sharing the information. People ask me all the time, how are you able to sell a $5,000 water machine? I said, well, I don't sell it. I said, all I do is I just share the information, and then people come to me and want to buy. I know when I sent it to Rich, I know Rich, we always talking about we need to work together on something, right? I kind of knew what he was looking for. I said, well, hey, Rich, check this out. You need to check out this video. I didn't tell Rich about a water machine. I didn't tell him about alkaline water. I didn't tell him about none of that. I just said, hey, Rich, watch this video. Check this out and hit me back later. Yep. he watched the video, and then you hit me back a few days later or whatever, and it came over him and his partner.
Was that same night?
Guys, I'm telling you guys.
That's how excited I was about
it. It's just that simple, and that's really what I've done with everybody that we brought in. I just shared the video. I know Ken the same way. Ken's brought people in the same way. Stu, Ro, Lene, well, all we're doing is just sharing the video. I don't have time to be trying to explain this to someone when I know there's a series of videos that they can watch and see it for themselves. That's really all we do in this business. And some people see it, they get started. Some people don't see it, and that's fine because I didn't have to waste any time.
Right.
All I'm doing is just sharing information. That's all we got to do, guys. So,
hey, can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say, look, guys, if you're still on this video now, there's a reason you're here. Obviously, you want to get healthier, you maybe want to get wealthier, but take action now. I mean, Steve went over the 3 options on how to get started. Start now. Don't delay. If you're on the webinar, you have time right now. It takes 5 minutes to sign up. Because what I found, if you don't take action right now while you can, something called life gets in the way. And if you let life get in the way, it's going to prevent you from achieving all your hopes and dreams. So, guys, I urge you, get started right now. As soon as this webinar ends, jump on that website, order your machine, become part of the PLP team, and let's get going. Again, don't delay. Do it now.
Hey, Project Hustle, guys, this is what it's all about. And that's the campaign that we've been using because we're really going to work, letting the world know about this. And it worked. So with that said, guys, hey, everybody had a few things to say. We're excited. Glad you guys hung out with us tonight. I know you could be doing something else, but I'm glad you guys got a chance to see the experiment for yourself on. And so when you go get a glass of water tonight out of the sink, or even get a bottled water or whatever, I'm telling you, this is what you want right here.
That's why I said do it now. Don't delay. You can do it right now.
I'm telling you guys, it will definitely make a difference. So I'm excited. Hey, we'll be doing some more webinars here in the future as well. We'll be letting you know. Definitely connect with the person that got you on the webinar. You should see a link right here as well. That'll take you to their actual link. It'll take you to their actual system as well. But if you got questions, great. Get back. I urge you, get back with the person that got you on the webinar so they can answer a few more of your questions. And with that said, guys, hey, we're done. Appreciate you guys for hanging out, guys. We really appreciate that. And we'll see you guys over the top. All right, guys, have a good night. Peace out.
Great. Thanks, guys.